Okay, now we are located at the Feria Intercultural. Probably there will be very different people from very different culture. Probably they're selling food right now, so it would be kind of interesting to go and try to taste some food from Australia, England, or Japan. It would be kind of cool. Right now I'm gonna enter at the feria and see some interesting culture that they may have. So hope you enjoy it. Thank you.
De venir aquí para escuchar a sus compañeros. Al final también vamos a tener el concurso de fotografía, vamos a entregar los premios. Así es que muy importante, especialmente alumnos que participaron. Si no han visto las fotos, es su oportunidad. Está a la mitad de la feria. Nos esperamos, por favor, y se regresen a aplaudirles a sus compañeros.
¿Por qué no?
They're playing footy, Australia football, without their tops.
Oh, looks like no one is here. These guys are from Deutschland. Oh, Alemania. Oh, this is interesting. Well, these guys are Germans. I believe they love football. So, moving on. Excuse me, I want to ask you some questions, if that's okay, and if I can record you. It's for a class for English. Well, I want to ask if how do you feel in Mexico? How do you like it? Do you love it?
Yeah, I really like it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And what kind of different culture do you have with your country compared to
people
Mexico?
Here are much more open and helpful, and they give of their own time to you. You are very generous with your time.
Yeah.
And in my home country, Sweden, everybody's like pretty stressed, and they want to be efficient and productive. And here, people are not that productive. They just give of their time.
Yeah, they don't get very well organized.
Yeah.
Sometimes. How do you compare the level of education?
It's easier here, but it's much more to do. The quantity is more and the quality is less.
Quality is, yeah. From which country are you? I don't know.
Sweden, Suecia.
Suecia. Oh, okay. Swedish or yeah, Swedish. One more question. How do you compare Mexico with Swedish with business? How they deal with business?
I haven't really done business here, so I don't know.
Oh, okay.
But I think maybe people try to trick you a little bit more here, and in Sweden, I guess people are more honest. But that's I don't really know. No, that's.
Okay. Well. No, that would be all.
Okay.
Yeah. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
These are Germans too. These guys are Germans too, Dutchland. It's getting a little bit crowded here. Oh, look, Canadians. We have the syrup. Hi. I want to ask you if I can make some questions for you. It's for a project and
Yeah, of course.
for a class. Yeah. I want to ask, how do you feel in Mexico? You love it? You hate it?
Mexico. I love it, yeah.
Yeah. Do you like the food here?
Oh, yes. I love the food. I have a weakness for Mexican food, definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And like, what differences do you see from Canada compared to Mexico here?
Some differences. Probably the pace of life here is a little bit different.
Yeah.
I don't know. It seems a little slower, especially on the weekends. Like everybody's a little more relaxed.
Yeah.
Also, like greetings. I don't know. In Canada, we usually shake hands to greet another person. And
Yeah.
here, everyone's like kissing each other.
Yeah. On the cheek.
Took a little bit of getting used to. But,
Yeah, I get you.
yeah.
What kind of culture, different culture do you see compared to Canada and Mexico?
I don't know. In Canada, our culture is multicultural.
Yeah.
It's officially a multicultural society, so we can. I don't know. There are representations from different cultures everywhere. Like if you go to Canada, you can like eat food from across the world, or you can listen to music from across the world. They'll hold festivals from like Cuba. There's like a Cuban festival in the city every year.
Yeah.
So that's really cool. Whereas here, it's harder to find those things. That was also something to get used to, like not being able to find, like, buy groceries like from different parts of the world.
Yeah.
I don't know. Did that make sense?
I think it does. How much time have you been here in Mexico?
I've been here since July 1st, but
July
I've
1st.
been in Guadalajara since July 17th.
July 17. Oh, so you have like 3-4 months,
Yeah.
sort of.
Yeah.
Well, one last question, Jess.
Yeah.
Like, what differences in business do you see? Here in-
Business. It's a little bit harder. I don't know. What exactly do you mean by differences in business?
Yeah.
I guess in business culture in Canada, it has those same things like typical greetings, shaking hands with
Yeah.
people. I guess obviously I don't have a lot of experience with Mexican business, but I would probably say that Canadian business is a little bit more formal. Like there's usually certain like protocols for meetings and stuff, and certain ways that you address people based on like what their position is in
Yeah.
the business. I don't know. In Mexico, it seems a little bit less formal, in my experience, my limited experience.
No, it's okay. Yeah, sometimes these guys are, I think they're French too, but I don't know which place. Well, moving on. Oh, they have illegal things here in school.
This is Queen's name. It's an April.
Excuse me. Can I ask you some questions?
Again?
Up for it.
I know. I have already.
Wow, you're really passionate, right?
Very German.
¿Por qué no funciona?
I want to ask you, how do you feel here in Mexico? You love it? You hate it? You dig it?
I like it, but it's different.
Very different?
It's very different, of course. But it's cool. I like it. I like the experience.
Yeah.
But I don't say it's better or worse than Germany. It's different. I think the rules that there are in Germany, they are more followed than here. Here there are more ways to do something. Germany often there's just one way and you have to follow it, and here there are more possibilities. What do you even want to know?
Well, I want to know the game that you were playing. What's
game?
it? Yeah, what's it called or how you play it?
Esto puedo abrir y comer directo. Muy bien.
How do you feel here in Mexico? You love it? You hate it?
Yeah, I love every people, and actually first time it was a little bit salada. It's like it is salty for food, and there's much more sweetie for food. But now I adjusted to the Mexico, and I love the older food. And especially I love my friends in Mexico.
You can now eat the spicy food, or not yet?
Actually, you know, in Korea, I think the food is much more spicy than Mexico.
Yeah? Oh, for a sushi or?
No sushi. Oh no, you should have listened to my presentation. Like kimchi is like typical food of Korea, like lechuga rellenos from salsa chile.
Yeah.
Yeah, and we eat every day, and it's really good for health.
Oh, that's cool. I want to ask you, like, what kind of cultural differences do you see in Japan compared to Mexico?
Japan?
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah,
Korean. Yeah, I forgot. I saw the
and Mexico. I think that they're actually similar because like the family is most important thing, and the everything like they're friendly is similar, but the people are much more open in Mexico. Yeah.
Not Mexico. Okay. Then in Korean.
In Korean also they are friendly, but not that open.
Not that open.
Of course, you became a friend, then you can be much more friendly, but it is not directly it is not easy to be directly.
Oh, okay, that's okay. And one last question. I don't know if you have done business, but like, what kind of business differences do you see between Korean and Mexico?
Business difference.
Like if it's more formal or there's different forms of greeting.
But you know, I don't know about the business in Mexico, so I don't know how to do it. But I think the business in Korea is much more formal because they think like in Mexico it's like a little bit free. Yeah, and people are much more I can feel the free, but in Korea and like similar to Japan, the respectation and formal is really important. So
yeah, I heard that woman can't speak or something like that.
What? In Korea?
Something. Oh no, wait, not woman. Like if there's a leader and if you speak more than a leader, that's disrespectful. Something like that I heard.
Yeah, like it's sometimes depend on the hierarchy, but not in gender. I think they say it's changed a lot. Yeah, like long time ago, it was like the man has a lot of power, but now they become a general.
That's great. ¿Y cómo va tu español?
Muy difícil. Yo vivo con otra mexicano, pero es muy difícil. Yo estoy
aprendiendo.
Ajá. Pero me encanta español, pero es difícil. Como cuando practicar con otra persona es muy rápido.
Okay. Bueno, qué bien que te haya gustado mucho México. That's very great. Okay. Well, thank you very much.
De nada.